Hello, my dear students. Welcome you all to Sri Jayendra Rank Zone classes. I'm your mentor and your friend for the subject biology, and I will be taking the zoology part, that is animal science. My dear students, today we are going to start with a continuation of the topic of biomolecules. We were discussing in the last lecture about lipids, means fats. So now we are going to discuss about the conjugated or compound lipids. So now we are going to discuss about conjugated lipids or compound lipids. First category is phospholipids, also known as phosphatide or phospholipins, in which two fatty acid molecules are required, one glycerol molecule is required, and one phosphoric acid molecule is required. Along with the nitrogenous compound, phospholipids are the most common and most abundant lipid present in the protoplasm. They have a hydrophilic polar end with nitrogenous compound and a hydrophobic non-polar end having fatty acids. So they have a hydrophilic polar end having H3PO4 along with nitrogenous compound. That nitrogenous compound can be choline or lecithin. And a hydrophobic non-polar compound fatty acids. Such molecules are called amphipathic molecules as they have two ends, both hydrophilic and hydrophobic. Phospholipids can thus form bimolecular layer. It can form bimolecular layer in the cell membrane. Some biologically important phospholipids are as follows: lecithin or phosphatidylcholine. Nitrogenous compound is choline in the lecithin. Lecithin is present in the yolk, egg yolk, oil seeds, and blood. Lecithin is present in egg yolk, blood, and oil seeds. The lecithin in blood act as a carrier molecule to transport other lipids. Lecithin helps to carry the different other molecules, okay, to transport other lipids. The lecithin of phosphatidylcholine, in which the nitrogenous compound is choline, it is present in yolk sac, oil seeds, and blood. It is present in blood, act as a carrier molecule to transport other lipids. Cephalins. The nitrogenous compound in cephalins is ethanolamine, ethanolamine, and it is similar to lecithin. And this is present in nervous tissue, yolk sac, and blood platelets. So it is present in nervous tissue, platelets, along with yolk sac. So cephalin, in which the nitrogenous compound is ethanolamine, which is present in nervous tissue, yolk sac, and blood platelets. Sphingolipids or sphingomyelins. Third category, sphingolipids or sphingomyelins. They are similar to lecithin. However, the glycerol is replaced by an amino alcohol. Glycerol is absent in sphingomyelins or sphingolipids, in which glycerol is replaced by an amino alcohol, sphingosine. So lecithin, cephalin, and sphingomyelins. Sphingomyelins or sphingolipids, they are similar to lecithin. However, the glycerol is replaced by an amino alcohol, that is sphingosine. Lecithin is present in blood and it acts as a carrier to transport the other lipids. The nitrogenous compound is choline in lecithin. Cephalin, the nitrogenous compound is ethanolamine. And sphingolipids, glycerol is absent and it is replaced by an amino alcohol, sphingosine. Now coming to next. This is the structure of lipid. You can see it is a phospholipid, phosphatidylcholine, in which this is the nitrogenous compound which is attached to the phosphoric acid molecule, and this phosphoric acid molecule is attached to two fatty acid chains. So these chains are hydrophobic. So now the glycerol molecule, when it combines with this molecule, it will only combine with these two molecules. The third oxygen will combine with phosphoric acid, right? Understood? So this is a fatty acid or a stearic acid, okay? The phospholipid molecule, you can see the ends, hydrophilic polar head or hydrophobic polar tail, non-polar tail. It is a lipid bilayer. Hydrophilic polar head and hydrophobic non-polar fatty acid tail. Micelle formation. It helps in micelle formation, which reduces the surface area. Sorry, which increases the surface area. Which increases the surface area for better emulsification. Here also you can see that this is a phosphoric acid molecule, phosphate, which is attached to choline, and one of the oxygen is attached to the glycerol, carbon, and the other two are attached to the hydrophobic tail, right? Sphingolipids. They are present in myelin sheath of nerves. Other examples of phospholipid are phosphatidylserine, phosphatidyl'inositol, and plasmalogens. The sphingolipids, they are present in the myelin sheath of nerves. Other examples of phospholipid are phosphatidylserine, phosphatidyl'inositol, and plasmalogens. Glycolipid, it is a two fatty acid molecules, sphingosine along with galactose constituent the lipid. So glycolipid, the sugar part is the galactose, and it is having two fatty acid molecules along with sphingosine, which is the amino alcohol. Cerebrosides, they are present in white matter of brain. Cerebrosides are present in white matter of human brain. Gangliosides are present in the nerve ganglia and also in the spleen. These lipids are N-acetyl uramic acid and glucose along with the other compounds. So sphingolipids, it includes glycolipids, cerebrosides, gangliosides, and okay. So glycolipids that are found on the cell surface are helpful in the recognition of the cell already discussed. Gangliosides, they are present in the nerve ganglia and also in the spleen. These lipids have N-acetyl uramic acid and glucose along with the other compounds. Derived lipids. These are the derived form of the simple or conjugated ones and usually they have complex structure. These lipids are insoluble in water, however soluble in organic solvents. Steroids. The molecule has a tetracyclic structure termed as cyclopento-perhydrophenanthine nucleus. Okay, so cyclopento-perhydrophenanthine nucleus, it is a tetracyclic structure which is present in steroid. Steroids are divided into two types on the basis of structure. Sterols. Sterols are the alcoholic steroids like cholesterol, which are abundantly present in the adrenal gland, brain, nervous tissue, and also in the skin. The sterols, like alcoholic steroids, like cholesterol, which are abundantly present in the adrenal gland, brain, nervous tissue, and also in the skin. Cholesterol is a parent steroid. Cholesterol is a parent steroid which is present. Cholesterol is the parent steroid which is present there. Cholesterol is the parent steroid from which the other biologically important steroids are derived. 7-dihydrocholesterol is derived from cholesterol. Okay, which is present in the skin and which is a provitamin. When the skin gets exposed to a UV radiation, cholesterol transforms into polycalciferol, that is vitamin D. Okay, so 7-dihydrocholesterol, which is present in the skin, act as a provitamin. When the skin gets exposed to UV radiation, cholesterol transforms into polycalciferol, which is commonly known as vitamin D. Cholesterol is also called as the most decorated micromolecule in the biology. Ergosterol present in oil seeds, fungi like ergot and yeast. Ergosterol is the precursor for the another vitamin D, ergocalciferol. Okay. Coprosterol is present in fecal matter produced from the decomposition of cholesterol carried by colon bacteria. In intestine, bile acid, bile juice have different steroids which help in fat emulsification like folic acid, lithocholic acid. Okay, so cholesterol is a parent steroid from which the other biological active molecules are derived, like 7-dihydrocholesterol, which is present in the skin, which act as a provitamin. This provitamin, when comes in contact with the UV radiation, it converts into polycalciferol, which is vitamin D. Cholesterol is also called as the most decorated micromolecule in the biology. Ergosterol present in oil seeds of fungi and fungi like ergot and yeast. Ergosterol is the precursor of another vitamin D, ergocalciferol. Then coprosterol, which is present in the fecal matter produced from the decomposition of cholesterol carried by colon bacteria in intestine. Bile acid, bile juices, different steroids which help which help in fat emulsification. Cholic acid, lithocholic acid. Types of steroids also include bile acids. Okay, so these bile acids, they are the types of steroids like glycolic acid, taurocolic acid. Taurocolic acid. Okay. Then gonadal or sex hormones like estrogen, estradiol, estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. Adrenocortical hormones, which include corticosterone, cardiac glycosides. Cardiac glycosides, they contain carbohydrate steroid complex. With steroidal nucleus having unsaturated lactone ring. Unsaturated lactone ring. Okay. Example, digitalis. Saponins. They have glycoside along with steroids. Okay, which form foam when their watery solution is shaken. Foam. Okay. Now, anabolic steroids, they are synthetic derivatives of testosterone. Synthetic derivatives of testosterone which are used clinically in promoting growth. And repair of body tissues. Okay. Toad poisons and some carcinogenic hydrocarbons are also steroid in nature. Toad poison is also steroid. These anabolic steroids, they are performance stimulators. They help to increase the endurance level. Other examples are lipoproteins. Lipoproteins are composed of lipids and proteins. Okay. They are present in blood, milk, and yolk sac. Present in blood, milk, egg yolk. So lipoproteins, they are the mixture of lipids and proteins, or we can say they have two components. Okay, that is lipids and proteins. The main function of lipoprotein is to transport the materials, transport the lipid substances. The four major classes of lipoproteins are very low density lipoprotein VLDL, low density lipoprotein LDL, high density lipoprotein HDL or chylomicrons. Terpenes. Terpenes are basically, they are the lipid-like hydrocarbons formed of isoprene units. Isoprene units. Steroids like cholesterol are also derived from terpenes. Okay, they also help to derive cholesterol. Okay. Essential oils of plants, they are also terpenes, camphor, menthol, gibberellins, they are also terpenes. Okay. Vitamin A, E, K, all are terpenes. Because gibberellins, they are the group of plants, okay, or they are a group of plant hormones, growth hormones with four isoprene units. An equal number of isoprene units occur in vitamin A, E, and K. So it is like that vitamin A, E, and K shares the same history as essential gibberellins share. Okay. Prostaglandins, they are the derivatives of arachidonic acid. Sterones or ketonic steroids, for example, sex hormones in males and sex hormones in animals like male testosterone and female progesterone. And adrenocorticoids, these hormones secreted by adrenal cortex in total are known as adrenocorticoid hormones or corticotropins. Okay. Ecdysone hormone is present in the insects secreted by prothoracic glands. Diosgenin is extracted from yam plant, Dioscorea, which is used in the manufacturing of anti-fertility or contraceptive pills. Diosgenin is extracted from yam plant from Dioscorea, which is used in the manufacturing of anti-fertility or contraceptive pills. Useful role of steroids already we have discussed. in the very first lecture. Okay, cholesterol is a precursor of, I will write even, it is a precursor of many steroidal hormones. Okay, like testosterone, progesterone. They are the precursor of male steroidal hormones like testosterone, progesterone, aldosterone. Okay, like that. Ecdysone. These hormones control sex expressions. Control sex expressions. Okay. Cholesterol from vitamin D on exposure to ultraviolet rays. Yeah, it can also be a. ठीक है. Cholesterol forms vitamin D on the exposure to UV ray. Cholesterol is useful in absorption of fatty acids. Okay, vitamin D. There are many role of steroids. Okay, like it is useful in the absorption of fatty acids, in the absorption of vitamin D. Okay, dioxinin is having anti-fertility properties. Sterols are known to be essential for plants. Okay, so that will be all for today. I think we have completed almost all the topics of this lipid. Till then, bye bye, take care, stay safe, stay at home.